Liverpool 2, Sheffield United 0, and I tell you, this game had banana skin written all over it. It's like, you play Mario Kart, right? Right. 150cc, because it's the big leagues. We've gone from third into second. First is in sight. Some mug from behind tries to throw banana skin. And what do? We gonna get straight into it. Van Dijk. Oh, captain, my captain. What a performance. Not just the goal, although let's just cut the crap and talk about the goal for a sec. I have a few certain types of goals that I particularly love to see, and Liverpool scored both kinds of goals in this game. So the first one is Van Dijk. I was only saying it last week to my family who weren't paying attention to me. I was like, when are Liverpool going to score directly from a corner? One of my favourite types of goals that we score is a centre-back scoring with his feet.
Yes. That was a goal.
When a centre-back scores with his feet, not with his head, it's like, you're not safe anywhere, mate. I just love him. It stopped it from being the nervy, tense, tight game that it had the potential to be. Just let us breathe a little bit. Now look, it was a shite game, let's face it. Or we didn't play great. But we played well enough.
I tell you, I don't like the looks of this at all. Wait a minute. Oh my God, don't you dare do that.
Perhaps those people were caught short.
They do it on purpose, Lynn.
You could tell how much it meant to the defence to get that clean sheet. Van Dijk was just switched on. And I quite like this Gomez, Van Dijk, Konate backline. Van Dijk was the man of the match, and rightly so. Unbelievable defensive performance. I think he's just back to his best now. Virg, you've got to be happy with that performance last night.
I love clean sheets, man.
Thanks, Big V. Konate won 14 out of 14 aerial duels.
That's completely unfair.
So, clean sheet away, tick. Yes, it was against bottom of the league Sheffield United, but does that matter? Has our history taught us that doesn't matter? After an emphatic emotional win, it's the next game that you want to be winning. I mean, you want to be winning them all, but you definitely don't want to be dropping points there. So, Szoboszlai's goal. This is another style of goal that I really, really enjoy. It's called the Dream Killer goal. There's a few criteria for the Dream Killer goal, so I'll get to it. But first, let's talk about Darwin. First of all, let's just check the hair. He's back, baby. You beauty, Darwin. And I mean that very literally. So, Szobo's goal. Let's talk about Darwin Núñez's part in it first. Very, very Darwin Núñez in that he first is breaking through and Szobo's in the middle. And you're like, pass it quick. He doesn't pass it. He kind of tries to go around one last player before releasing it and loses it. And at the time I was like, but what does he do? Typical Darwin Núñez. He doesn't shy away. Races back. Unbelievable tackle. Fizzes a ball to Szoboszlai. And now, the Dream Killer goal. Here's the criteria for a Dream Killer goal. And this ticks all the boxes. Things are getting tense. Other team is getting encouraged. Then the opposition scores an emphatic finisher. So this pretty much ticked all the boxes here. Szoboszlai. No one finishes like that. No one except Szoboszlai finishes like that. I've never seen a player come to this team with such, to be so new and to have such confidence. Take a great first touch and then absolutely fire it into the net. It's very much slamming shut any hopes that Sheffield United have. And Darwin Núñez, I thought Endo had a really great game. He was everywhere, always made himself available, always playing in, quick little passes. Got his customary yellow card, of course. The only issue that I could really see is the front three. Right now it kind of looks like the front three couldn't finish their dinner.
No. Anyway.
No, not really. But it's weird that Núñez is looking the most likely to score a goal out of the front three. But they didn't have a great game. Salah and Diaz didn't have a great game. It's a lot of games. So a little concerned about that. But if the team keeps winning while they figure it out.
Jurassic Park.
Word on the ref, Simon Hooper is back. And this time it's personal. I couldn't look away when he was on screen. I wasn't even looking at Liverpool players. I was like, what's this guy going to do? But he actually had an alright game. Something about his name, Simon Hooper. I cannot say it in anything but a British accent. And referee Simon Hooper. That was a bit Australian. Simon Hooper. Also a word on our purple kit. Love it. Love it. In other news around the Premier League midweek action, Arsenal went ahead, came back from 2-3 down to win 4-3. Grow up. Man City lost to Aston Villa. So we continue our charge. I mean, let's call it. It's a title push that we're going for. Let's not beat around the bush here. We're what? 2 points off first. 2 points off first. Did you ever expect to be saying that at the end of last season? So we've got Crystal Palace next, and we're playing. This is ridiculous. The fucking early kickoff again. Are you joking me? Now that is too much. So by the time most of the other teams kick off on Saturday, we'll either be loving life or we won't want to watch any football for the rest of the weekend. Either way, we'll fucking have them. And thanks for watching. So that's it. 2-0, clean sheet, away from home. Van Dijk back to his best. Man City lost, up the fucking Reds.